Good morning, welcome to Team Tuesday. Team Tuesday is all about providing bonus content for ways that you can motivate and inspire your team, and also for team members to motivate and inspire your patients. Welcome to Team Tuesday. It looks like we're live here. If you're here joining me live, feel free to put comments in the comment box. Any questions that you might have for me, anything goes anytime I go live. It doesn't have to be a question that is specific to the topic that I'm covering. You can literally ask any team question. I am absolutely here to honor and serve you. And those of you that are enjoying the rewatch, go ahead and put hashtag rewatch in the comments so that I can loop back and also put questions in the comments, and I'll keep an eye and make sure those questions get answered. So today's topic for Team Tuesday is how to increase your summer visits. So let me ask you this. In your practice, do numbers tend to go down or suffer for whatever reason during the summer or the holiday season? Do you have certain times of year that you notice numbers go down, people are traveling, people are sick, whatever reason? Does that happen for you? Or is it something that has happened so far? So I chose to do this here in July because we're right in the middle of the summer. So if you are experiencing that pain, you're about halfway through, little more, and you know for sure if that's something that you guys struggle with. Maybe your summers are amazing. Maybe your summers, the practices grow, but perhaps you have time in the winter during Christmas season, holiday break, New Year. Perhaps you have another time of year where you would like to, instead of numbers going down, increase numbers. So that's why I'm meeting with you today. I'm going to share with you 3 specific things that the teams that I've been working with for a year or longer do, and these 3 actions they've taken have made it so that their summertime and their holiday season, they have an increase of numbers. So literally when most of the world's chiropractic offices are decreasing numbers during that time, these practices are increasing their numbers, and I'm going to share with you those 3 gold nuggets so that you can implement them and do the same. And then when next year comes around, or when the holiday season comes around, you can actually expect those numbers to go up when you're consistently following these 3 things. Okay, so here we go. The very first thing is, because you have such great communication with your patients, because you're in this group, you understand what chiropractic is and how to communicate that to your patients, they're really well versed in it. So what we want to do is make this time super special, make it a special time for them to have their families and allow friends and families to come in and get seen. So what it would look like is you let them know, like with summertime just around the corner, or for us midway through summer, we've been seeing so many more families. People are bringing their kids in, their entire family, their husbands, their wives, because they're wanting their family to receive the same level of freedom that they're receiving here in the practice. When do you want to bring your family in? Or this is the perfect time to bring your family in. Now, in this case, since we're about halfway through summer, what I would do is actually make it a whole thing, a back to school special. Right? We're doing a back to school special so that we can help kids get strong and healthy for the school year. So for the entire month of August, let's say, we're offering actual thing that you have a special offering for back to school. A lot of offices will do like backpack fittings. They'll say bring your kid in with their backpack. We'll make sure that it's adjusted to the most ergonomic level, and then they can also come in for their day 1. So their day 1, their backpack fitting, anything else you want to include. Of course, that's those of you that are family practices. If you are not a family practice, or you want to see other people and don't want to focus on families coming in, then you can still use summertime as well, where we're going to start boosting our immune system for the winter. We have this special going on to bring in your friends, bring in your colleagues. So I would definitely use August, start building the momentum now, decide what your offering is, and use August as that amazing time and the excuse, the reason to bring in your loved ones, because it is summertime. So that automatically is going to bring in a ton of new patients. If every single one of your patients had every single family member, extended family as well, under care in your office, that's going to boost your numbers a ton, right? And then if we add in like friends or coworkers or anything else, that will be amazing. So that alone is going to boost your numbers. My offices all do that at the beginning of summer and then the end of summer. So they have like their June special, their August special, and because of that alone, their numbers go up with new patients. Now let's talk about the current patients. So obviously, people are going to go on vacation. They're going to enjoy their life. That's awesome. That's what we want. That's what we're all about, right? Helping them live a healthier, stronger life. And so I hope they do go on vacation and do amazing things. But what's your plan? What's your system for this? So what I like to do, and I teach all of my CAs, those of you that send your CAs on a regular basis to my group, they know this. Or if they're brand new, they're going to learn this today and learn it again and reiterate it in the group, that every single chiropractic visit that a patient has, we never cancel visits. Cancel is like saying fuck in the office, right? We never cancel visits. We always give makeup visits. We always offer makeup visits. So we don't even use the word cancellation. If a patient says, I want to cancel, I'm almost going to correct them in that sentence and say, when do you want to make that up? So they're already making it up. And the reason why is because that's how, obviously, you guys know, right? That's how they're going to stay on track with their care and really keep their body strong. So if I know a patient's going to, let's say, be gone for 2 weeks, just for fun, let's say that they're in an intensive corrective care practice, coming in 3 times a week, so they're going to miss 6 visits, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to let them know. I'll say, hey, with summer coming up, or with the rest of the summer coming up here, do you have any trips planned? Do you have any travels or fun adventures with your friends? So front desk, this is for you. Have tabs. Know in advance when people are going out of town. Then they'll tell you, oh yeah, we're going to Oregon for 2 weeks or whatever their trip is. And then what you're going to do is you're going to let them know the way it works in our office, or what a lot of our patients like to do, is they like to schedule their makeup visits in advance. So if you're gone 2 weeks, that means you'll have 6 makeup visits. So what you can do, you're welcome to do, is come in an extra day or come in every single day for the 3 weeks leading up to your trip. And then that way, when you come back, you go right back into your regular schedule, your regular rhythm. You won't have all these makeup visits to do. The other thing that's really cool about this is, as you know, an adjustment boosts your immune system. So by doing this, you're going to build up your immune system and make it really strong before traveling. Or if we're using this in the winter, really strong before the holidays, before seeing your family, before spending time with grandma, whatever they're doing for Christmas and Thanksgiving. So you really need to train your patients now on makeup visits, even if you know their schedule, even if they're not going to be gone. I'm still having these conversations now in the summertime to prepare for the huge growth I'm going to have November, December. And here's what's really cool, those of you that track numbers, when your patients do their makeup visits prior to leaving, your numbers that month are not affected at all. Right? So not only does it make it easier and smoother for them, because let's face it, when we get back from a trip or a holiday, there are extra things to do, right? Unpacking and cleaning alone. So not only does it make it easier and stronger for them, it's really serving them at the highest level, because then they're able to become super healthy and super boosted before they leave on their trip. So they're going to have a better trip, more time with their family. We've increased the probability that they won't get sick. We've increased the probability that they'll come back to us healthy, even with all of the additional stresses of the holiday and the travel. Okay, great. So that's tip number 2. So first one, run your special, your family special. Make summer the reason to refer. Make summer the reason why you would bring people in, because of their schedule. Same thing with holidays. Make that the gift, that give the gift of health to your family. Make the time off school the reason why they come in. So we are going to set the frame to win the game, as Roberto Monaco would say. So you're going to set the frame and teach them when are the optimal times to bring in people. Now, number 2, just to review, is you're going to teach them the nature of makeup visits, how that works in your office, that you make up the visits in advance. In our office, if you know you're going to miss visits, we always have patients make them up in advance. That way, you don't fall behind. and also you'll have the opportunity to boost your immune system before your activity, before your event. So teach them to do that. Now, of course, if they're gone like all summer, a month, then you may schedule half the makeup visits before they leave, half after. So they might come in every day of the month before and every day of the month prior when they return. And the third thing, my favorite thing, and one where offices usually have the most room for improvement, is what kind of culture and family culture have you created in your chiropractic community there with your patients? Do they feel like your family? Do they feel like they're part of this culture that you're building? And one of the ways we can do this is keep them emotionally tied, right, and involved in their health even when they're on vacation. So when they're on vacation, when they're not getting adjusted, what can you do? How can you inspire them to stay part of this community? So one really simple way of doing this is if you have an exercise or a home care or something that you're having them do at home, what a lot of my offices do is they'll run a summer challenge for patients. That's really fun. They'll run a competition, and it looks like this. So over the summer, we know that you have home care, we know that you have exercises from the doctor. Over this summer, we're running a really cool challenge. Our patients are traveling to amazing places, just like you, right? You're going to Dubai. That's so cool. So what we're doing is we're having patients take a picture of yourself doing your home care or doing your exercise, a picture or a short video clip in the coolest place possible. So when you look at your whole summer, the most amazing setting, the best place that you'll be, the true aloha spirit vacation place, take a picture doing your home care, submit it to us. We're running a contest, and at the end of the summer, the winner's gonna win, and then you have some prize for them. And what's cool is we're gonna be posting these on social media, so you'll get ideas, you'll get to see what other people are doing, you'll get to see your competition and how you can one-up it. In fact, you can even submit as many pictures as you want throughout the summer. So what's cool about this is, one, it creates massive culture through your social media. All patients that are on your social media are seeing, oh my gosh, this is amazing. People are doing their home care, they're doing their exercises, they're doing what the doctor recommended on vacation, they're committed, they're getting amazing results, and it really just creates a cool community. They get to know each other when they get back. Oh, I saw you in Peru, that's so great. So it builds so much community, and then it also holds them accountable too, right? Then at least they've brought their strap or their dinner roll with them on vacation for their picture, so it helps hold them accountable and remind them the importance of doing it even on vacation. So those are my 3 things that my offices do to consistently increase numbers during the slow times. So make your slow times your fast times, implement these. I'm so excited to hear from you how it goes. Let's see how we can make August your busiest, best month yet.